Hey everybody, how's it going? Linda here, Zwifting with Granny with ACB, who is off today because he decided he wanted to work part-time because he wanted to enjoy life as a dog since he's almost 5 now. Okay, so he's off today. Thank you, Convex Serve. Thank you for making all this possible. Please go see Convex Serve for all your computer needs. Mrs. Wiedekind, hello. I heard you did 25 minutes on your exercise bike last week or earlier this week. Awesome. I'm really proud of you. Keep it up. Good going. Well, today I'm doing a ramp test. You can choose between the ramp test or the FTP test to find out what your FTP is. Now, FTP stands for Functional Threshold Power. If you do the actual FTP test, it's basically the power you can hold for 20 minutes times 95%. Some people say the ramp test is more accurate. That's the way I've done it. Zwift has 2 ramp tests, and the ramp test is what, 75% of your 1 minute power, something like that. That's your FTP. I have mine set at 118 now because I have no idea what it is. I haven't done an FTP test in a couple of years. It has varied, but I think it's probably somewhere around 120. So we'll see. Anything over 120 I'll be happy with. It has been most steadily 122. And we'll find out. There are 2 ramp tests. There's the ramp test light and there's the regular ramp test. The regular ramp test starts at 100 watts. The ramp test light starts lower and builds up. And they say it's for lighter cyclists or for newer cyclists, but it's also for those of us who are not killers out there as far as wattage is concerned. So I'm doing the ramp test light. All right, let's get there. Yeah, right, whatever. No, don't worry about it. All right, let's go. All right, come on, continue. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Here. FTP test. Ramp test light. All right. So there's what it says. And I'm doing it on I am doing it on Tempest Fusion. All right. I am also turning off erg mode. I do not like erg mode at all. I want to make sure it's off. Turn erg off. Okay. All right, it is off. This will be me. What I'm also going to do is just leave it running. I'm not going to edit anything. There's a lot of boring sections in here, like now. I'm going to be doing an 8-minute free ride, as it says there. And then it's going to steadily go up. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Yeah, well, I'm not going to hit anything near 180 watts. So you'll be able to see the thing on the left, I believe. If not, maybe I should move this over there. Right there. Okay, so now everybody can see everything. So that's the whole... Oh yeah, this way you can see the stars or whatever. So we'll do it this way. Oh. I'm really nervous. Excuse me. A lot of people have been saying I'm stronger than I was before. And I might be. I don't know. I also know that because I have virtual gearing now, I have more gears to choose from than I did previously on other ramp tests. So we'll see. We'll see if it was just the gearing or if it was me, or it's probably a little of each. Yeah, testing carries a lot of anxiety. Nothing to fret about. Okay, I am not fretting. Something that I want to throw out there that I saw this morning, and this for those of us on Zwift. If you cannot fix your bike yourself and you are on Zwift and you need to bring your bike to a bike shop, please clean the dried sweat off under the brake hoods or anywhere that you see that it may have got bottom bracket, frame. Just wipe everything down before you bring it in. My friend is Adam. He's a mechanic extraordinaire. Gone are the days of the mechanics that quit high school and don't know what to do with their lives. These people are trained professionals now, the way the innovations are going in the bicycling industry. So he showed a picture of a bike, obviously someone who rides indoors, covered in salt under everything. People respect your bike mechanics. Clean the bike. There are things called towels that you can put over it. For instance, I have a sweatband and a turbo fan. I actually have never dripped anything on my bike, so I'm fine with it. And just have a little respect. You wouldn't want, if you were a mechanic, you wouldn't want to bring a bike in covered like that. And this guy was obviously an elite cyclist. It was like a really good bike. I don't think it was bought at that shop because of the brand it was, but I could be wrong. So, just make sure you respect your bike mechanic. They worked their butts off during COVID. I mean, people were bringing bikes in that had sat in garages for years that were rust buckets, and then they had them fixed, and then they said, "Are you kidding me? That's more than I paid for the bike." Just this is what they went through constantly having to deal with the public. So no, I have a lot of respect for people like that had to work through COVID and be in touch with the public in some way. So that's the PSA for today. Why is my nose running now? All right. I am trying to keep the legs spinning. Max effort, stay seated. I'll have no problem staying seated. I can't stand up and pedal. So we have another 2 minutes left of this exciting segment in which I will continue to blabber, and then we will start the ramp up. I always pick Tempest Fugit because it's flat. I think most people do pick Tempest Fugit. You'll see a lot of people with the screens in front of their bikes. Those are people doing workouts, or they may be doing FTP tests. So that's what those things are in the front if you're new to Zwift. Hey, if you're new and you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I will answer them. I do respond to all comments, by the way. So be my guest. If you have a question that you feel funny about asking in public, email me. My email address is zwiftingwithgranny, no spaces, @gmail.com. Easy to remember. Feel free to contact me. Oh no, I don't want her to engage. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. Here's another interesting thing, is this Zwift hub is going back to Zwift, and I'm getting the Wahoo one. The hub has cracked where the chain guard is twice, and that gives me reason to believe that it's something within the unit itself that might be putting something at an angle. There's a new chain, new derailleur. The bike has been on and off, so it's not in the same position it was. 50 watts. Okay, so it says 50 watts. If it's red, it means I'm riding too fast. If it's black, it means I'm riding within the zone that it recommends. I am too fast. I'm just too fast. Said no one ever. Once we get past 80, it'll be over quickly. You won't have to watch very long. People don't realize it, but your lips get chapped when you do this because you have the fans on you. Dries you out. Is the urge still off? Oh no, it said after 100. Okay, or did it? I can't remember. No, it's off. It's still off. Okay. Well, this I can do all day. So this is not a problem. $70 is, 60, 70 is my thing. When we start getting above that, then we're riding with the pace partners. Like when I ride with Taylor, it's 82. He's an average of 82. So of course it'll go up and down depending on the terrain. I do feel good here. I still feel good here. It'll also be interesting to see. I just thought of something. Maybe I'll do a ramp test on this unit, and then maybe I'll do a ramp test on the Wahoo hub to see if there's any difference. That should be arriving tomorrow. Monday I'll be shipping this unit back, and then I'll get a refund for that. I have to say, the customer service, they've been swamped. I guess I know why. That's probably part of why they discontinued this unit. So, oh boy. Alright, now we're going to get there. Alright, I'm getting ready. Alright. Got that. Yeah, this is where it starts. That's what I do. I will get it ragged because I'm like, oh my god, it's a ramp test. My friend Ollie, from Not Tade Pagacha on YouTube is helping me to figure out how to get stronger. He refuses to be called a coach, but he's helping me out. I'm very grateful for that. Please go check his channel out. If I remember, I will put a link in the comments. He just went up to Cat B, and the last ride that race that he had with them, he was flying up the leg snapper. So he knows what he's talking about. He is progressing tremendously. Such a good guy. All right, I may shut up from here on in, which many of you will be grateful for. You hear it ticking, that's the trainer. Something else going wrong with it. I turn erg mode off because if you do an FTP test in the wild, you're not going to have erg mode. I would rather push really hard than go into the erg mode death spiral. when you are doing this, draft mode is off. You cannot draft, it will not allow you. So if I'm on someone's wheel, it doesn't matter. Not happy with that. Hey guys, just want to let you know something that happened at the end of that ramp test. I was in gear 10, cooling down. I felt tired, my legs felt very heavy, and so I gave it everything I had. And then the ramp test was done, and as soon as it was done, the resistance dropped down to where I normally feel gear 10 at. So that makes me wonder if the trainer didn't get the message from Zwift to not be in erg mode. The trainer is a little funky for me. Right now I am returning it, and I'm getting a Wahoo Kicker Core hub. It just seems to, there are two chain guards that have broken on it, the first one and the replacement one, and I've kind of lost my confidence in it. So I have a Kicker Core and I love it. It just didn't have enough gears because my bike is only a 9-speed. And then with the crossover, 18 gears, you really only get maybe, 5 of those don't work. So, all right, so 9 2 is 18, 5 is 13. So I only had like 12 or 13 gears to play around with, really. So I'm going to try it again. It's just a number. I know it's just a number, but I'm not going to be able to do this for much longer. I wanted to see if the other hub makes a difference, and it could actually be worse. I could be screwing myself by doing this. But I was thinking about it when the resistance was gone. I was like, wow, wait a minute. This is maybe there's something off here. So I'm just going to play around with it while I can. So that's why this is called Ramp Test 1. Not happy with 122, but it is what it is, and it's at least a number to go off. I've been 122 before. Like I said, usually that's what I average. It's interesting because I should be faster than that now, being as I'm thinner and the blood can circulate better. But I will take it again, hopefully before I have the knee surgery on the other unit, and see if that is any better. FTP is just a number. For instance, I'm stronger at night now, so maybe I will try doing one at night instead. So I have options. I can play around with it and see what it really is before the surgery, because of course then there will probably be about a 12-week or more time period where I won't be able to push it very hard. At any rate, thank you folks. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. It really helps me out. Thank you everybody for watching. Take care.